Kingdom Craft now. We're gonna... Ooh, my new base. Ooh, I'm gonna decorate this for, I think, the next Kingdom Craft video, so we're not gonna do that right now. But what I am gonna do is go... I'm gonna go to my base just to look. I don't think anyone's been there since then, but... We're gonna go and kill creepers, but I do want to see if there's anything going on at my base or anything in the last day or two. I don't know that this is gonna do anything at all, but now that Al is an enemy, he might not even be able to teleport back into if he has, even if he has the teleport. I don't know that he would have been able to come back at all. And Joel definitely couldn't have set anything because, again, he's an enemy. So this might have been 100% safe just by enemying Ollie. But just in case I abandon it, I could always move back in if I find that out, that he can't come in anymore because he's an enemy. Jacob sent 50 stars. When I watched you on 10 Candles, I found it funny the Power Rangers actor was trying to get you to swear. Useless factoid, but I also like donating to your streams. Thank you so much. I don't even know which one on 10 Candles was... Oh, Mike, right, was his name? Oh my god, I forgot who was on the show with me, honestly. That was so long ago. It's wild to think about how long ago I did 10 Candles. Yeah, and I wouldn't swear then. And then I was like, then Megan chucked that rule out the window, so I was like, okay, me too. We did say goodbye, but I still have the teleport here. What we have to do is go to spawn. I typed swamp. We have to go to spawn to be able to go to the desert because I don't have a teleport to the surface of the desert anymore right now. But I want to keep my base teleport just for a bit. On the off chance it becomes incredibly safe. And I'd probably be safer there than... I don't know. It's super defensed. The only thing is the underwater part is not obsidian. That's a weak point in my base, actually. It is covered in water, though. But that is the most secure base. If he can't teleport back to it because he's an enemy, I might as well move back in. I'd feel completely safe. All right. Also, grocery stores are scary. I don't understand the context. I think I missed something there, too. My parents said if I get a tattoo, they'll remove me from their will. I hope it was a joke because you're laughing. YouTuber made me want to get a tattoo. Don't you dare! Alright, here's good old Joel Canyon. I want to cure a zombie, so I'm going to start getting the stuff to do that and also make a little, like, ruined village for him to live in. He's the only one that survived the attack. And we'll name him Kian. Just because I did offer to name something. He didn't even ask for it. I got hit by a shopping cart. I don't understand how this got started, but I'm so sorry that they're scary for you now. Don't land on a cactus. Nice. I land in my own trap. That's the only way that's gonna happen, is if I literally ender pearl into it. Did this end up having mending? No, it just has unbreaking, so it's lasting a while. I think I check that every time. We're going to stay here until nighttime because we're going to go and kill creepers as much as we can. I also can sleep to get them to spawn and then go right to sleep. So I can just kill them in the sunlight. I got hit by a golf cart. I got run over by a go-kart, which is why I don't want to go go-karting ever again. I'm too scared. You see that Callum wants to save his volcano from Lizzie. I have no idea what's happening because I'm not caught up on the videos. I don't want to know. I don't want to be given any context to whatever that comment is about. I need to get myself caught up, but I don't even know what that means, so don't elaborate. I have to catch up. I'm like real behind. Honestly, I might as well let you guys catch me up, but I do want to watch the videos. I watched Joel's to see him fighting the Wither. I So whoever, Callum, spreading the lie that it despawned. I'll talk to him about it, though. We're going to be in the same alliance, so it's fine. Same league. Bumper cars. I don't know what that's a reply to. What about bumper cars? Shubble Canyon 2.0. I also don't know what that means. This is, what did I say? This is Joel Canyon. I made Shubble Canyon. There is no Shubble Canyon 2.0. I feel like I'm missing the beginning of what, I feel like I'm missing comments. I'm not understanding anything anymore. Is it safe to get a tattoo on your wrist? Because when I'm 18, I want to get one on my wrist. Everywhere you can get a tattoo is pretty much safe, other than like really sensitive areas. But yeah, your wrist is safe. It's just as visible. You might have to be aware of any jobs you might want to get, because some jobs will absolutely not hire you if you have tattoos that are visible. But there isn't anywhere that's less safe that isn't like your eyeball or, I don't know, inside of very sensitive areas. But everywhere like on the surface is all the same level of safe to get a tattoo. I don't know. I think what you mean is like with the veins there, it's completely safe. Make a new canyon. No, I just started one. Why would I make a whole new one when I already have one started? We're making Shubble Canyon, and we're gonna continue adding to it every time we film, just like Joel does to Joel Canyon. I'm not making a second canyon. We're just gonna keep adding to Shubble Canyon on Joel's Land. Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts? Absolutely. I love Kingdom Hearts 1, 2. I have the book, the manga of Chain of Memories. I have one of them for my DS that I never played, and I never got around to playing the third. Wrist tattoos have a risk of fading faster. That's true, but they're definitely safe. They're not less safe because it's your wrist, if that was the question. But certain places will fade. Palms of your hands, wrist, feet, inside of your mouth. I wanted to get one on the inside. I wanted to pay one of my friends to get one, like get Shubble on the inside of their mouth, because it'd be a fun video, and it is basically temporary. Although they don't fade evenly, and you might end up with like just chunks of a tattoo left in your mouth. But it's a good spot if you want a temporary tattoo, and apparently it doesn't even hurt that bad, but like I almost don't believe it. I know what it feels like. I can't imagine that on the inside of my lip being comfortable. My brother got a prison tattoo even though he's never been to prison. His friend did it. I don't think you can call it a prison tattoo then if he wasn't in prison. Am I missing something there too? I think that for it to be, I mean, maybe the context on how he gave it to him with like a homemade thing. But if he wasn't in prison, then it's not a prison tattoo. I don't know what that means. Does anyone have any birthmarks? I just have a bunch of beauty marks. That's it. My mom had a wrist tattoo for 15 years, only faded a tiny bit. I don't know that they fade. They definitely don't fade as fast as like palms of your hands, bottom of your feet, inside of your mouth. Those areas have a lot of like moisture. Your wrist, I didn't even actually know faded any more than any other tattoo. Maybe slightly. I thought I saw something that was spooky. Maybe you should make a little dome there with entrances so it's kind of dark. You don't have to wait for nighttime all the time. I could also take the torches out of my temple, but I don't want to spawn a bunch of creepers that I can't take care of efficiently. I want it to get dark. I wanted to spawn a bunch of creepers all over the desert, and then I'm going to sleep. Use a homemade tattoo gun. Okay, I don't think you can call that a prison tattoo. That's a little... If he wasn't in prison, that's not a prison tattoo. That's a homemade machine, and you did your tattoo at home. Eye tattoos must hurt a lot. I don't even want to think about that. Getting your, oh my god, no. Nope. Hand tattoos don't even necessarily fade because of washing your hands. If you literally never washed your hands, it would still fade faster on your palm because there's more moisture in the palms of your hands. Same for the bottom of your feet. Tattoos don't fade in the shower. But tattoos on the palms of your hands and the bottoms of your feet will fade because of the more moisture in these parts. More so than the rest. They're a little more oily. Not actually from washing your hands at all. I don't think that's true even a little. Only for the fact that you also shower and you can wash your tattoo and it won't fade. It's a valid... Oopsies. Wrong bow. It's a valid assumption, but that's actually not true. Therefore, maybe not the most valid, but I see where your head was at. Bottom of your feet, anywhere on your feet hurt a lot. I don't have any there, but there's a lot of nerves on your feet. Yeah, because scrubbing at your tattoo when you're showering does not make it fade any faster. As far as I know. So I don't think washing your hands would actually, although you wash your hands more often than you shower, but it's, anyway, even if you didn't wash your hands, it's mostly the moisture in your hands and the oils, because also the same for the bottoms of your feet. But you're not washing your feet as often as you're washing your hands. Okay, we're just letting them spawn. I'm not letting another creeper blow up where my chest is. I don't like how long the sizzling sound lingers. I want to have a tattoo, but my liver disagrees. I don't understand what that means. Is there a condition with your liver that makes it so you can't get a tattoo? I heard directly from a tattoo artist that it's because you wash your hands a lot. I don't think that that's true. I'd have to Google it. It sounds like it's a myth because your feet fade just as fast as the palms of your hand, but you're not washing them as often. You're only washing the surface of your skin. That's not true at all. I don't know what tattoo artist said that, but maybe I'm not as qualified as they are, but like I'd Google that. I'm pretty sure it's not even true even a little bit. You're not washing 7 layers deep into the layer of your skin where your tattoo's at. I'm pretty sure it doesn't affect it at all. I think it's just the moistures that come from within your skin. I'd have to Google that one. I don't believe that at all. I think that's a misconception and a myth that maybe even a tattoo artist has fallen for. Or I'm wrong. I'm very willing to be wrong. Guys shouldn't get a tattoo on their man parts because it can cause, I don't know what medical PR is. So I also don't know. I can't comment on that one, but I don't know what medical PR is. All right, there were like dozens of creepers spawning before, like an unreasonable amount, an unnatural amount, and now it's just like a reasonable amount. We have been talking about tattoos for a while. Woo! I'm wasting arrows. Also, my bow is gonna break. I need 33 levels to repair it. My dance teacher has a tattoo on her pinky toe and none of her students could read it because of where it is and the text is so small. And I imagine it's been fading because feet and toes will fade. When you get a tattoo, your liver gets affected. I didn't know that. Oh, I'm hoping my liver's fine. I actually had a test that came back a little weird involving my liver, but I have tattoos, so I don't know. I didn't know that. Before you get a tattoo, you have to sign a paper about your liver. I didn't know that either. I think I signed something, but I don't think they ever mentioned my liver at all. Well, I have a thing with my liver now, so I hope that's fine. Good night, Emily. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Don't you know that mobs will spawn like crazy when you don't need them? Isn't that just how it be, huh? I'm gonna put that bed there. I'm gonna sleep because I just want to kill the creepers that are on the surface. It'd be the toxins from the ink going into your body. Yeah, that was never audibly brought up. If they're having you sign something, they maybe should just like toss in just verbally, like, by the way, there's something about your liver in there you should probably read. I don't know. Too late now. Hope my liver's fine. If I find out that this rocket tattoo was messed up in more than the ways that it's already been, and my liver's affected, I'm gonna be pretty bummed about it. Well, I wouldn't mess with a tattoo down there anyway. That just doesn't sound pleasant or worth it at all. Most inks are non-toxic, though. I have no idea. I'll find out. I'm getting my liver retested to find out what even is the problem. But, I don't know. Jacob sent 50 stars. Were all your tattoos impulse, or do you have any special meaning? They're all impulse, but they also have special meaning. But I don't care to share it. It's more for me. But they were all still impulse. They do have meaning, though. Which is the funny part. You wouldn't expect an impulse to have meaning, but I had a reason for wanting to choose what I chose. It's just for me. All right. Let's massacre some creepers. Oh, God! Oof. I definitely didn't want to get messed up by that flaming baby. Oops. Ooh! Nice. Okay, you'd know if it was affected. Okay, well, I already had a test come back about my liver that something is up with it. So I don't know what that means, that I'd know, but I'm just gonna not worry about it right now. Man. Look at all these creepers. Oh, there's a witch over there. We don't care to mess with her right now. Whatever's wrong with my liver very well could be fine. We're just it came back with something a little bit abnormal, so we're retesting it later. It doesn't have to be anything. Woohoo! Did you know that if you had a kidney stone, you can't go into space? If you've had one? Okay, I've never had one, so like I could still go to space. Sweet. My liver is okay. I don't know how else to phrase that. Yeah, I had a few things that came back odd. We're working on my B12 and my vitamin D were incredibly low, apparently. I have to get injections, and then something with my liver was just off, so we're retesting it. He says there's nothing necessarily to worry about, but if it retests the same way, I don't know what that means, but it's fine. I did end up trying carrots. I only had buffalo sauce, but like it was okay. I think I'd still prefer ranch or like maybe blue cheese, but are we still doing Wither at Joey's? I don't know what I ever said about doing a Wither at Joey's. I think I just threatened it as a joke. I will be doing a Wither at Ollie's. I don't know if I was confirmed wanting to do one to Joey yet, because we're kind of like fine and on good terms. I don't know if he's even playing on the server anymore. We're gonna leave one for Ollie and just hop out of the chunk, same way we did for Joel. Ginger. Oh, never mind. I need to get a different hot sauce, I think. Oh, bummer. That's okay. I can't have spicy food or anything. Cracked pepper is too spicy for me. Oh no, that sounds awful. I love spicy. I like spicy, and not just like white people spicy. I like spicy. And I don't know what I would do if I didn't. Now I have maximum arrows. That's swell. I meant Ollie. Okay, yeah. We will be for the next Kingdom Craft video. There's nothing that I'll do on stream today that'll, because I want to save it for the video. And we're not filming tonight on Kingdom Craft. So you will have to wait. That was a decent amount of creepers for one night. I wish I liked spicy, but I just cry instead. Listen, don't hurt yourself over trying to like something that you just, you know what, just doesn't work for you. Ollie will never log back into Kingdom Craft again when he finds out there's a wither on his land. I don't doubt it, but you know what? Then no one's going to be able to teleport anyone into my base anymore if Ollie never comes back. That sounds like a great plan, actually. Alright, I think all the creepers despawned. But we got to kill a good amount, so now we'll just wait for nighttime. But can you handle super spicy Mexican food? I have had super spicy Mexican food, and it was fine. When I'm telling you I can handle spice, I mean it. Not just like white people spicy. I've done like a Scoville challenge at a restaurant where it went up to like 1 million or something. And I was chilling. It hurt my stomach later, but like I could handle the flavor when it got up to being like ghost pepper, Carolina Reaper. Me and Megan handle spice pretty much the same, and she is Mexican, so if that tells you. I like spicy a lot. All right, I'm just gonna peek over into my canyon. I'm not even lying that I like it. Like, it looks like a naturally formed, like this is my canyon. I wish it was deeper. I hope he goes deeper with it. The only thing I'm bothered by is the water that's spilling in from the little lakes that I had. Cake or brownies? Brownies. I don't like cake, actually. Fun fact. I don't like spicy. I drank hot sauce when we ate pizza in school for someone's birthday. The fact I drank 2 hot sauce packs, it was burning in my mouth. Well, that would probably ruin spicy for me too if I drank it straight out of a packet. I don't know if I'd do that so well. I was chilling out with spicy foods. If it comes to cake, I like cheesecake. I like lemon cake. I don't like just plain cake. Although I do like eating cupcakes and just taking the frosting off the top, but I don't like most cakes because they're like kind of dry, but cupcakes can be good, especially lemon. I really, really do like lemon cake. Have you ever been where the whole house, where even the air is spicy? I don't like when spice gets all up into my nose. What, Megan is Mexican? Yes, she's actually super open, and her last name is public. It's a very Mexican last name. She's mix. But she is very much Mexican. Same for Stacy, if you didn't know that either. But you know, some people don't know. Some people won't recognize the last name as a certain ethnicity if they're not familiar. So I don't blame you for not recognizing her last name as a Mexican one if you're not familiar with Mexican sounding last names. Super not your fault. But yes. Chocolate cake and brownies. See, I don't like chocolate cake. I like brownies. I don't like really chocolate cake unless it's like real moist. It's gotta be real moist. I'm also not bothered by the word moist, so I'm so sorry, but for anyone who is. Have I talked about how my skin is super acidic and my Fearless necklace is now, where is it? Oh, you can't really see it. It's turned black. All of the plating and the gold is gone from touching it like a handful of times. Can you see? It's turned black. I do that to literally anything silver plated, gold plated, silver. Literally silver. Shh. That's why I say I have an allergy to silver, but I have a certain level of acidity in my skin. I can only have steel things or white gold or actual gold. Imitation gold, imitation silver, and silver will all erode away eventually. I only like cheesecake and ice cream cake. Those are both great. Also tiramisu, fantastic. I do like cupcakes, but I take the frosting off. Okay, you might be speaking in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. I am white. I took a lot of Spanish. I just don't remember any of it because I don't have whatever it takes for my brain to retain languages. It's very frustrating. A bit of tarnish remover. Oh, no. That's not what happened to it. The entire plating on the surface is eroded away. Nothing's going to bring that back. This happens anytime I wear any kind of, anytime I wear any jewelry that's fake or real silver. I'll do the same thing to real silver too. Clear coat nail polish, I've tried, but it eventually peels off because my skin's just too acidic. That's a fun fact, a thing that I am aware of. Unfortunately, tarnish remover, there's nothing to remove. I've already removed the gold plating. It's not real, it's fake. Ow! Oh, because it's nighttime now you're mad at me? That was rude. He was chilling next to me for like an hour. And then he gets mad at me? Well, before that one has the chance. I'm gonna just kill it. Ooh, I love sour. Have I told you guys about how I don't know how to taste sour? Like, I don't know what it tastes like. My taste buds are broken. Because I'll eat, like, Warheads, Sour Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, the most sour candies. Obviously, those aren't really sour. I eat lemons. I'll eat limes. And I don't understand. I think that it's all sweet. I think it all tastes sweet. And I don't understand the difference between sour, tart, and bitter. I don't know what any of those mean. I just think it's all sweet. I don't know. My taste buds are real messed up, and I don't know why. Genuinely, I'll eat a lemon because I think the fruit is sweet. Like, I don't... It's what people will eat a lemon when they taste that miracle berry thing. That's how I eat lemon all the time. I eat lemons like apples. This is what... If they give me sliced lemon with my water, I will take it, and I'll bite the entire fruit out of the skin and just eat it because it's amazing. It tastes so sweet and so good. It gives me no feeling in my jaw or whatever people say when you feel sour. I don't know what that means. I've never had that. It's my superpower. It's my super mundane power that I don't know what sour tastes like. Or the difference between tart and bitter. Maybe I understand bitter a little bit. Because like coffee can be bitter, I think. Right? That's what it's supposed to be. I don't know what tart... Is tart not the same thing as sour? Because then I really don't know. Jacob sent 100 stars. How sweet is too sweet? I'm talking about food, not compliments. I don't think there is a food that's too sweet. I like sweet. I like sweet so much that I think sour is sweet. I don't know if that made sense. I do that with lemons at restaurants too. I love it, but sometimes I embarrass the people I'm with when I do it. So I try not to do it. But people who really like me for me wouldn't be embarrassed by me eating lemons. Superpower is not tasting sour. Lemons are gross! Autumn, get out. I'm kidding. My 3-year-old would just eat a lemon. She doesn't do it anymore. I gave my youngest niece a lemon and she liked it. Tart is like a sweet sour. That doesn't mean anything to me. They're both sweet, so I don't know what that means. My mom also would eat lemons though, so I think that's where I got it from. Someone told me that, you know, it's sour because it gives you like a feeling here. I don't know what that means either. I don't. Or someone will try and describe something to me and say it's a little bit sour, and I'll be like, no, it's not. It's sweet. Because I don't know. My brain is dumb. Or it's just a superpower. I've never tried a lemon before. Some people will like bite into a lemon and it'll be like, I've never had that reaction to anything sour ever. And you know what? I bought the world's second sourest candy because apparently the first one you can't buy online. But BuzzFeed said this one particular candy is the second most sour candy in the world. I felt nothing. It tasted good though. Like the candy was sweet and it tasted nice, I guess. If you knew all the foods I don't like, I would be banned from the stream. Well, listen, I don't like milk. I hate milk, in fact. I don't use hate a lot, but I hate milk. That's actually not true. I use hate a lot, but I don't actually mean hate most of the time, but I hate milk. I'm going to kill this zombie, and we're going to sleep because I only needed to let enough creepers spawn. I've eaten so many sour candies that my tongue has bled. I've never had that happen either, but I don't think that necessarily means something's too sour. Sometimes that just happens to you. But I've never had that happen. I'm going to wait for all these skeletons to burn because they're all too close to the creepers I'm trying to kill. You should make a video of you eating sour things, just like a whole lemon. As fun as that sounds, I don't know if that would make a real great video. Just me eating sour stuff to prove I can't taste it. Probably not the content I'd make, but I like the idea. It's fun. Milk is gross. Can agree on that one. Milk is gross. All right, both Autumns agree. My ex had no sense of smell. It made her taste buds very sensitive to things. I feel like it would make them less sensitive. Was she lying? Because not having a sense of smell would make things taste worse, or like you'd taste less. 70% of taste is smell. So her not having smell makes me think she shouldn't have been sensitive to taste. But I don't know. Huge salt or bitter tastes. I don't understand the science behind it, but if you're missing your sense of smell, things won't taste as much as they should. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. That was an accident. That's a bummer. I don't get any of that gunpowder. I don't hate milk. It hates me. I'm lactose intolerant. I wish I would. Oh, no. I'm glad that I'm not. Because I love ice cream and things with milk in them. Which I never understand that argument whenever I tell people I don't like milk. They're like, oh, so you don't like ice cream? And I'm like, no, ice cream isn't milk. Are you crazy? That's not how that works. Didn't see that one. There we go. Okay. Let's make sure I pick up all the gunpowder I'm getting. And not die. Can we talk about the fact that myself and the other Autumn not only share a name, but are doing almost the same thing with our hands in our profile pictures? And you're both grossed out by milk. Are you sure you're not the same person? Or long lost twins who also coincidentally were named the same thing somehow? Ice cream is 90% milk. That doesn't matter. It doesn't taste like milk. I like milkshakes too. They have a butt ton of milk in there, but they don't taste like milk. Things with milk in them are not milk. I'll die on that hill. I don't even talk about chewy milk. I'm lactose intolerant, but love cheese. Oh, that's why I'm so glad I'm not lactose intolerant. Love cheese, love ice cream, love milkshakes. Love most things with milk in them. Hate milk. The taste that milk has is not something that anything that has milk in it tastes like. My sister couldn't smell, but she said she tasted things fine. But then again, maybe she just never really knew how well or bad things tasted. She probably was missing so much of the flavor and she didn't even realize. That sounds like such a sad existence, but you don't even know. Like, she might be eating one of the best tasting things in the world, and she's like, yeah, it's good. She doesn't even know how good. What a life. Milk has a unique flavor, and I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it tastes. I don't like the way it smells. Nobody try and come in here and tell me that milk doesn't have a smell. That's the biggest lie I've ever heard. Milk absolutely has a smell. And not just when it's going bad, because that's what everyone will be like. Milk only smells bad when it's gone bad. No, milk has a smell, and it's always bad. Oh, hello. You know what? Oh, my God. Okay, I don't know how to deal with this. I don't want them to blow up. That was close. All right, this zombie, though. Milk has a smell and water has a flavor. Thank you. You guys know there's bagged milk. I am aware of bagged milk, and let me tell you about how much it just doesn't... Jeez. Now I'm adding to the canyon. I just don't even care anymore about my land. I'll just blow it all up. Bagged milk is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Because you put the bag in a pitcher. Why would you not just already have the milk in something you can pour the way it is? Like a carton. Listen, I'm not even a fan of milk, but bagged milk is dumb because you have to put it into a jug to pour it out of the bag. What is the point? It's a waste of plastic that it's in a bag. At least the cardboard is cardboard. That's degradable, right? What's your opinion on sour cream? Love it. Love sour cream. Kelm almost fell in my lava trap. That makes me happy because like no one else has. All right, we got a good little pile of gunpowder forming. We're just gonna do this till 8 o'clock. I love sour cream. You guys should know, hot Cheetos and sour cream. In fact, after tomorrow's gym, I might feel so inclined. Actually, I think I'm gonna go to the store. I might get some hot Cheetos and sour cream and just prove that I can have self-control and eat just one serving of Cheetos. And a little dollop of sour cream with it. But I'm also going to the gym, so I feel less guilty about it. Because at least I'm doing something about it, I guess. You can also buy powdered milk. That just sounds the worst. But I like that you can make it your own and keep it longer. That makes sense. I would even be inclined to do that because I have to buy little jugs of milk at a time because I use it for like making eggs and pancakes and coffee. but can only buy a little bit at a time or else it'll go bad too fast. And then I have to keep buying these little jugs for whenever I need it. But like powdered milk actually makes a lot of sense to me, even though it sounds nasty. What in the heck is a sour cream donut? I almost swore. I have never heard of that. That sounds horrible. I like sour cream, but a sour cream donut, I don't know what that is, but it sounds unnatural. Sour cream makes me want to throw up. What's weird is that it looks the same as milk, but like it's thick. Things that are white don't necessarily gross me out. Just milk being white kind of grosses me out. Sour cream doesn't bother me. The liquid in sour cream doesn't bother me. I'm not going to lick it, but I don't know why I said that. I'll just like pour out the liquid. Love dipping my Cheetos in my sour cream. I could see how it would be gross to people though. I definitely see how sour cream is gross looking. Do you eat cereal with milk in it? Absolutely not. I hate milk. I'm disgusted by it. I would never taint any food with milk by accompanying it. What? Like Mika said she had a glass of milk with spaghetti. There's not a single food that actually tastes better with milk. That's not a thing. Nothing tastes better with milk. Ooh, baking tortillas sounds fun. I know very little about Minecraft mechanics, but is it possible to build lava into the walls of your base as a way to act as a trap? Technically, yes. In fact, I can show you to explain it. It's not something I would do because of how tedious it would be. The same way that I made these lava flows by putting one block in the floor and one block in the ceiling to keep it in one contained single block flow, I could do the same with every individual square of the wall, but that would be literally every individual square in the wall. I probably wouldn't do that. I'd also probably fall in my walls. I could do that in our new base, just make the walls lava. But I don't know that it'd hinder anyone. They could just have fire resistance. The bigger thing is keeping it from being exploded into with water and obsidian. I'm going to do /back and it's not going to work, I bet. This isn't even where I teleported in from. Why does /back not work for me? We all see that it doesn't work for me, right? If I get any more comments being like, why didn't you use /back? Or even Scott was like, why aren't you using /back? You guys see why. If you watched earlier, I was eating cereal on the stream. I just eat it dry. I have since I was a kid. No one in my family likes milk. My mom hates milk. My brother, my sister, we all hate milk. We eat cereal dry out of cups. Or just out of the box. If it's our own box, like mine. Because no one else is sticking their hands in there. I want to hear your opinion on chocolate milk. There's literally no single kind of milk that's good. I feel like I've talked about this. You're just trying to instigate me in how much I hate milk. There is no good milk. Period. Milk is nasty and disgusting in every form. There's no food that's better by having milk accompany it. And it's bad. Cereal is better dry because you get to eat the cereal for what it tastes like. Let me tell you about how great Cinnamon Toast Crunch is when you don't have milk with it. It's amazing. Milk ruins it. Ban the /back command. It works for so many other people on the server. It just doesn't work for me. It never does. And I keep having to prove it because all of my comments are like, why doesn't she ever use /back? She never does /back. Selby, why are you teleporting everywhere? You can just do /back. No, I can't. I get so mad because it's probably my biggest comment that I get so often is why don't I use /back? The amount of times I've even brought it up in video and shown it on video. Strawberry and banana milk. That's even worse. I am so passionately angry about milk and /back. Probably equally angry about both of them. I hate milk. I hate it. I hate it so much. What's your favorite type of cereal? Ooh, I love Reese's Puffs. Love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I think Cinnamon Toast Crunch might be my favorite. It used to be French Toast Crunch. Reese's Puffs is just all around always good though. First 2020 Shelby rant. Hates milk and /back comments. Just so many people will leave comments, even though it's been addressed in videos. Obviously, they're like in and out, probably listening. Yesterday's video, there's so many people who comment telling me to put my stuff in shulker boxes in my end chest. I've done that for weeks, months actually, but like for weeks worth of episodes. And the other most popular comment today was about how Joel could have chorus fruited into my base. I said that in the video. People don't listen to me. But it's okay. They're consuming my content. I don't expect 100% of their attention all the time. I don't like liquid milk. It gives... What does that mean? Do you do powdered milk then? What is not liquid milk? French Toast Crunch and Reese's Puffs are amazing. I'm so glad they brought French Toast Crunch back because it was discontinued for a long time. Callum couldn't it to work so he could... I don't know what that sentence was. I think a word is missing. No, strawberry milk is not good. I'm not going to try it. I don't like milk. There's not a good kind of milk. There's no milk that I'm going to like. Trust me. Why would coarse fruit help him? You can eat coarse fruit and it teleports you randomly within a 9-block radius, I think. So Joel might not have been teleported in by Ollie. He could have just coarse fruited into my base from getting the coordinates from Ollie. Either way, Ollie helped him. I think Ollie just straight up teleported him in. And if he did coarse fruit in, then he has the coordinates and can coarse fruit in now. I just really don't believe that's how he did it. I don't live there anymore, so I still haven't been raided. I like powdered milk. Okay. But isn't powdered milk to be then made into liquid? I don't understand how powdered milk works. Or do you use it in place of liquid milk and it's not? I don't understand. Do you cook with milk? Yes. Okay, I'm going to say this again. I'm so passionate about it. I hate milk. In every form, every flavor, I hate it. I like things that are made with milk because things that are made with milk don't taste like milk. Because the amount of people that are like, but do you like ice cream? Yes, I like ice cream. Ice cream doesn't taste like milk. That is the end of my rant. I don't believe that if Joel did dig to be able to coarse fruit into my base, I don't believe he would have shown it necessarily. But I just 100% believe it was Ollie who teleported him in. Anyways. But I mentioned in the video, there is the chance he could have coarse fruited in. But everyone was like, but couldn't he have coarse fruited in? I said that. How does it turn into milk? Yeah, I don't understand powdered milk. Again, buttermilk, you don't drink that. But I can cook with things that have milk in them because they don't taste like milk. I'm going to lose my mind. Y'all are instigating me. I will make anything that involves milk in the recipe. It doesn't taste like milk in the end. I will not like any kind of milk that is drinking. I hate every flavor and kind of milk. That's just how it is. Things that are made with milk don't taste like milk. You add water. Okay, so so you're okay with powdered milk even after you add water to make it liquid milk? Does that mean it's not the same when it's liquid milk as milk when it's liquid milk? I'm so confused. Do you like butter? Yes. I don't understand what butter has to do with anything. I love butter. I gotta stop, man. I keep just losing the creepers I'm trying to kill. And making even more holes in my land than Joel probably. Ooh, I got some attention. The only thing Joel said was that he couldn't say how he got into the base. Oh, he was teleported in by Ollie. I know exactly how he got in. He was teleported in by Ollie. You could tell me there's a million other ways he could have done it. He was definitely teleported in. I firmly believe that. Sure, there's room for me to be wrong, but like, where though? He could have kept it a secret. He might have TNT'd all the way to be able to coarse fruit in, but like, I really don't believe that that's true at all. Almost just threw my ender bow. Jacob sent 50 stars. You are the cutest ranter ever. What other kinds of music genres you get into? Most everything videos or stream I hear you talk about is rock style. I think I've talked about it before. I like pretty much everything, but I opt for and choose more often just rock type music. I like indie rock. I like alternative rock. But honestly, I like pretty much everything. I don't really have any other specifics outside of specific types of rock. Because I do like pretty much everything. Butter's made with milk, but butter isn't milk. Okay, is that what the argument was about butter? Because I'm gonna get so mad. Butter is made with milk. You guys are doing this on purpose. I've made myself clear that I hate milk And exactly why. And me hating milk doesn't mean that I'll like things that are made with milk any less or even close to less. Oops. That was a close one. Joel has made it so I just like don't care about my land even in the slightest. I almost have 2 stacks of gunpowder though. I don't really have a favorite band these days. I have like a top 5 favorite at random moments in time. It will change. Although, however, Yumi at 6 was always the one that I said was my favorite. I'd still put them in my top favorite bands. But I have like favorite musicians and artists and bands and songs, and it changes all the time. I was listening to the newly released 1975 music recently. Everyone was picking on Mika for liking milk, and now we're picking on Shelby for disliking it. You're picking on me for disliking milk, but liking things that are made with milk, but you're not understanding the point. Things that are made with milk don't taste like milk, even relatively at all. It's entirely different. Butter, me liking butter has nothing to do with me not liking milk. Me liking ice cream has nothing to do with me not liking milk. And that is the last time I'm going to say it. I want to make a meme about you hating milk. I hate milk with such a passion, I can't even explain it. I even had a video within the last few years trying it again just to prove that my taste buds didn't change. But like the smell is nauseating, the way it looks is nauseating, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Every kind of milk is bad. There's no good kind of milk. You can test me on that. There is no good kind of milk. For just straight up drinking, obviously. Cooking is fine. What other liquids don't you like besides milk? There aren't any others. It's literally only milk. Oh, and tea. I don't like tea, but I'm not as passionate about disliking tea. There have been a couple of cold teas that I like. I don't like the taste of the leafy tasting tea. I'm not an oddball. There's lots of people who dislike milk but like things that are made with milk. There's no correlation to milk taste and not liking it and eating things that are made with milk. There is no correlation. The chips I'm eating currently have milk in them. Still hate milk. Thank you, Autumn, for supporting me. Do you like sweet tea? I do. I like sweetened tea. Not if it tastes like tea that was just dumped sugar in it and it still tastes like leaves but with sugar in it. Because there's some sweetened tea that I don't like because it still tastes like tea but with sugar and cold. I like brisk iced tea. I like Lipton iced tea. I like iced tea mixes. Sweet tea in a lot of places just tastes like tea but you made it cold and put sugar in it, and I just don't like the taste of tea. If you understand what I mean. This is always so hard for me to explain because sweet tea usually means like you brewed tea, you made it cold, and you put sugar in it, or you put sugar in and then you made it cold. But I only really like iced tea if it's like actually sweet, like Brisk or Lipton or some mix that's loaded with sugar. Arnold Palmer is a mix of iced tea and lemonade. Take over the other kingdoms. I have a league with some of the other kingdoms, and then we're going to oppose the other league of other kingdoms. This is like when you cook with alcohol and it evaporates and loses its flavor. Nothing made with milk tastes like milk. Prove me wrong. Change my mind. There hasn't been any kind of tea that I like other than I have no clue what you mean. Southern sweet tea? I don't think I like Southern sweet tea because it's literally tea but made cold and sweet. I don't like that kind of sweet tea. But I like sweet tea in the sense that I like Brisk, which is very sweet iced tea. Does anyone else understand what I'm trying to say? I don't know how to word it different that makes more sense. Oh my god, the back of my ear hurts when I touch it so much because the muscle in my neck hurts so bad. So you dislike a variety of white colored foods. And if so, would that include ice cream? No, I only just don't like milk. It has nothing to do. I don't like the way my milk looks, but milk is the only white colored food that I dislike. Vanilla ice cream's actually my favorite. Unless you pour milk into a bowl of milk, it's not going to taste like milk. I got so passionate about it. Arizona iced tea is one that's good. But I think when people say sweet tea, They're referring to a different kind of iced tea than what I say when I say I like really sweet tea. Brisk is a brand of iced tea. It's a very, very sweet powdered iced tea mix. That's the kind of iced tea that I like. I don't like any other kind of tea. So get her started on mayonnaise. I love mayo. The fact that I don't like milk because it's white makes no sense because I do like vanilla ice cream. I like vanilla milkshakes. I like mayo. I like sour cream. But like a liquid drink being pure white just is nasty to me. Everything else is fine though. None of it makes sense. Don't ask. I do understand what you mean about the southern sweet tea. Southern sweet tea literally just tastes like leafy tea that you boiled and then dumped sugar in and made it cold. I don't like that. But not enough sugar. Maybe more sugar would make it better. I don't care for brisk. Too sweet. I like brisk. That's the kind of sweet iced tea I'm talking about. Mayo has milk in it. Ben, I'm going to kill you. I know you're just trolling now. I'm going to kill you. Y'all going to start getting muted. I'm kidding. I'm not actually. I'm joking. But for real. Don't push me. Vanilla milkshakes are almost pure white, Shelby. Okay, but a milkshake is not the same as like... It is a liquid, I would say. But don't question it. This is where it doesn't make sense anymore. So just don't ask. I like... At least it doesn't taste like milk. And it is a white liquid. But it's like it was mixed to be that way. Milk comes out solid and white. I don't like that. It's weird. It doesn't sit right with me. Ben, I'll eat you. It's like a ton of straight sugar dumped into tea, bitter black tea. I know what it is. I'm just trying to explain that I like sweetened iced tea, but not when it's literally boiled tea with sugar. Because I don't like the leafy taste of tea, like black tea. But I like Brisk and Lipton, like powdered mixes for iced tea. They're very, very, very sweet, but they don't taste like actual tea taste. I don't like tea taste. I haven't found a tea that I liked. Aren't milkshakes thicker than milk? Yes. I don't understand the point with that one. Thicker's fine. It's made with milk, but it's not milk! You guys are doing it on purpose and I know it, but it's not making me any less upset. But I know you're doing it on purpose. But I'm gonna rant again. I'm angry. She said white liquid so many times. I can't stop laughing. Listen, that'd be a thick shake. Ooh, I love milkshakes, let me tell you. I'd love to take a ride down to In-N-Out because they have good milkshakes. They might not be, they're no Shake Shack, but they have good milkshakes. Actually, I don't even think that Shake Shack's shakes are the best. Their burgers are the best. Milk and Ash Shelby doesn't like milk, but does love pretty much everything else that is made with milk because it's entirely unrelated. We'll die defending this. Shelby, I love iced tea. Boston Tea Party. Alright, I'm out. But I only like one specific kind of iced tea. I don't like, apparently it's Southern sweet tea, I think is when people say sweet tea. I don't know. It gets confusing. I love the sunset behind your pond and the palm trees. Isn't that beautiful? I'm glad that hasn't been tainted yet. Don't talk to me about, also this one, so when the sun comes back up. But my other lakes are entirely destroyed. Alright, so we're going to let creepers spawn, and then we're just going to go right to sleep. I feel like powdered tea is like grown-up Kool-Aid. It definitely is. It's so loaded with sugar, it doesn't even count. It's probably not even made with real tea, which is why I like it. I don't like the taste of tea, which is the problem in the first place. But, boy, do I love a good mixed powdered iced tea. We broke Shelby on this matter. Y'all know what you're doing. I know you know what you're doing. Apple crisp milkshake is the best milkshake ever changed. I don't think I've ever had that. I'm a big fan of like salted caramel. Vanilla. I do like a good classic chocolate milkshake, but it's got to be a good one. You can have a bad chocolate milkshake, trust me. Black and white shakes at Shake Shack are pretty good. I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm with you, Shelby. I refuse to drink milk, but will still eat ice cream, even though you're lactose intolerant. I'm not, at least. But you're going to put yourself through that suffering anyways. What is your favorite fruit? Ooh. Ooh, favorite fruit. Cucumbers. Ha, just kidding, because that is my favorite vegetable, but it's technically a fruit. I don't know, actually. I think actually just like an apple. I think I love apples the most. All right, I think that I already have enough creepers spawned that I'm satisfied with. To the point where I will go to sleep right now. At least no one mentioned salads. Who said salad? Cookies and cream, I think, is the best milkshake, personally. Chick-fil-A or Sonic? Ooh, let's not even get into Chick-fil-A. Ooh, he stopped walking. That's fantastic. All right, now we let everything burn and go fight the creepers. We're working on a third stack of gunpowder. Jelly beans or Skittles? I'd say it would depend on the brand. Sour Skittles, if it was sour kind. But I'd pick a specific brand of jelly bean, like Sour Patch Kid jelly beans instead of plain Skittles. You feel me? You feel me? Oh, I don't know why I'm shooting at the creepers with my bow. I don't want to do that. Honeycrisp are definitely the best apples. Change my mind. I'm gonna let this skeleton over there burn. I think there were a handful of creepers over this way. Do you like Neapolitan ice cream? I'm not a big fan of strawberry. I like the other two, which is why the person who said strawberry milk try, I was like, no. I don't like strawberry ice cream or the flavor of strawberry and Neapolitan. Oh, man. 3 hits. I mean, 2 is supposed to be it. Brownie or ice cream. May I have both, but together? Because that's the way to do it. I've never had an ambrosia apple. Pink Lady, is that the way it's called? Pink something apples are really good too. But Macintosh, also really good. Macintosh are the best ones to have when you're freshly picking apples. But Honeycrisp are my favorite to buy. There's a lot happening. Woo! Okay. Apples with peanut butter, sure. But apples with peanut butter, broke. Apples with caramel, like dipping caramel, woke. Pink Lady apples are, those ones are really good. I got those at a farmer's market. Were amazing. They didn't have Honeycrisp or Macintosh. I think because they're not the same season. Strawberry milkshake's gonna be a big no from me. Oh my goodness. I have caused so much more damage to my own land than I think anyone other than Joel. Cheese and peanut butter sandwich. There's something wrong with that. Oh, hello. Ow! Oh, he's running. I don't like the way they do that. Their little legs just going. And he's trying to shoot at me while he's flopping around in a hole trying to get out. Can you? There we go. Jacob sent 50 stars. New rant topic. How are you supposed to say caramel? It's caramel and it's pecan. I have spoken. Don't knock it before you try it. I am very willing to try things once. I tried I tried carrots and hot sauce. I just only had buffalo. I actually kind of liked it. Would like try other hot sauces. It is caramel. It's also pecan. Do you like strawberry applesauce? I've never had that, but that actually sounds amazing. I didn't know that was a thing. That sounds like the right way to have applesauce, if you ask me. Soda is the right way to say it. We've definitely gone over this conversation before, but I love it every time, and I learn new things. Like people say things that are just something I would have never even known. Let's kill the witch just because I can. Oh, there's a witch head. Did she drop gunpowder? What are the odds? I don't even want the head. I don't like strawberry flavored things never taste like actual strawberry, so they're never as good. Also, banana. But I don't like banana anyways. But like artificial banana flavor doesn't taste like banana. Also, I really like artificial grape flavor. Doesn't taste like grape. Change my mind. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't even be... Oh. I can't even be mad about how much destruction I've caused on my own land. I like mustard. I learned recently that mustard has vinegar in it, and I didn't know that. And so my friend who doesn't like vinegar doesn't like mustard, but I do like vinegar, so it makes sense why I like mustard and mayo. Bananas are gross. Thank you, Kennedy. I'm on your side here. We're on the same page. I hate food. Favorite type of chocolate? Milk? There's only like 3 kinds, right? That's what we mean by that? I don't really, unless you mean like, I don't know. Does any artificial flavors taste like a real thing? I don't know of one. Let's talk about the flavor blue raspberry, because blue raspberry is not a real thing. She's a sandwich. I hate food with milk. That's new, because I like food with milk. I don't like milk. It has vinegar in it. I learned that and I didn't know, and that's why some people don't like mustard, is because they could taste the vinegar and they're not a fan of vinegar. That was news to me. Vinegar literally burns. Hello? Oh my god, I forgot she was asleep back there. She's so sweet. Burns my skin on contact. I love vinegar to the point where like I'll have a salad with vinegar and oil, and then I'll just drink the vinegar at the bottom at the end. I like some artificial grape flavor. My favorite sour Skittle is grape. But it doesn't taste grapey. And it doesn't taste like medicine grape, because medicine grape is the worst flavor. Blackberry or blueberry? Blue raspberry. Blackberry, probably. Lemon flavored stuff. You're right, actually. That is true. That'd probably be one of the only ones. Lemon flavored stuff usually always tastes like lemon. It must be an easy flavor to achieve. I love mustard, but I can't stand vinegar. I don't think there's a potent vinegar taste in mustard, but I know someone who doesn't like mustard because they don't like vinegar, which is weird. But some people are like, they can zero in on that taste and it ruins it for them. I like both. Amoxicillin. I've never taken that before. Ooh, but what's the pink stuff? That stuff tastes good. I don't know what it is, but it tastes good. It's just pink liquid. Lemon is the true winner of the stream. Lemon cake is the best flavor cake. Lemon cheesecake is so amazing, even though I love all other kinds of cheesecake. Trust me, I love cheesecake. I used to hate it because I hate cream cheese, but I've managed to, I don't know what happened. I still hate cheesecake. I mean, I hate cream cheese, but I don't hate cheesecake. Oh, that's it. That's no, I don't think that's what I had, unless it's a different. It's amoxicillin kind of medicine, but there are different brands of it because it wasn't called amoxicillin, the one I had. I don't like cilantro because it tastes like dish soap. I love cilantro. I also know someone who likes cilantro because it tastes like soap, which is a weird thing, but they think it tastes clean, which is interesting. That's something. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It might be amoxicillin if that's not the brand and it's just always the same thing when it's pink, but whatever I had was not called by, like, the brand wasn't amoxicillin. They're generic names. That's what I mean. That's probably what it was then. But I'm trying to think of what it was. Is it pink stuff? No, not Motrin. Motrin's not pink. Motrin's a pill. You guys are just naming medicine now. My mom's allergic to penicillin. Black licorice is gross. Apparently, whether you like or dislike black licorice is entirely based on your genes. There won't be anyone in the middle on that. I don't know what any of these medicines are. What in the heck is Panadol? I don't know what that is. Motrin's just a pill. That's not even a pink liquid. I need to Google it now because it's going to bother me if I can't remember the name. Pepto-Bismol. That's what it is. Okay. That very well is probably amoxicillin, but that's the one I was thinking of. I took it like once as a kid and it tasted so good. Actually, I don't know that Pepto-Bismol is amoxicillin. I can't find it to say that it is, actually. Pepto-Bismol might just be a different pink medicine, but maybe that's not amoxicillin. I knew it! I knew it wasn't amoxicillin! They're just both pink medicines, but Pepto-Bismol is not amoxicillin. That's the one I was actually talking about. Interesting, because when you do Google pink medicine, amoxicillin comes up, but that's not. Pepto is so good. What do you mean, ew? I've only taken it like once or twice as a child, but Pepto-Bismol tastes amazing. That's my go-to medicine. I haven't had to take it in so long. I had a feeling it wasn't amoxicillin because I'd never heard that word associated with it. It's way different. I've never had amoxicillin before, so I didn't even know that was pink. My thyroid medication tastes great. Oh, you just reminded me I have to take my vitamin D medicine today. I have to take it every day now. I was on a dosage of 50,000 milligrams, which is like an unreal number. You can't even buy it or be prescribed it because it's too high. You have to buy it directly from a doctor. But now I've been moved on to 5,000 milligrams and I have to take it daily rather than 3 times a week. And I get weekly B12 injections. So that's fun. I have to get a shot every week. I'm being sarcastic. It's not fun. I hate it. I have to go tomorrow, actually, is my next one. I might go Friday. I don't have to actually do it on the day, but I think I'm going to do that on Friday. Don't forget to take your medications. Great reminder. Super great reminder. Pesto is not... Wait, what? I'm so confused. I didn't know Pepto had a pill, but we always took the liquid because as kids, that's just easier than swallowing a pill. A needle shot? Yeah, I have to get B12 injections. I had an incredible vitamin D deficiency, which is honestly common for anyone in America, because of the part of the hemisphere we're located in. Most people are vitamin D deficient, but apparently mine was like way low that they had to overdose me on it practically with 50 milligrams 3 times a week. 50,000. But now I'm on a daily dose to regulate it, and then I'll be on a regular lower dose of vitamin D for the rest of my life, probably, because most people in America are actually vitamin D deficient. Especially the Northeast, I think he said. And then we don't know why I'm B12 deficient, but like it was at the lowest it could be. So that was a problem. So I'm getting injections to raise it back up, but we have to figure out. I have to text my mom. He didn't seem concerned about why it was low, but I am, and I don't know why. My mom's doctor was like, that's not normal. I'm going to look into why she might be B12 deficient because there's no explanation for how it got so low. No idea, but I'm fine. Just getting injections every week, but like that'll bring it back up, and then what? And then I stop, and then it goes back down. I have to find out what's causing it. I don't like getting shots or piercings or tattoo needles. All of them are horrible to me. Asking my mom, has your... I corrected anything to Anthony. My mom's doctor's looking into it because apparently my own doctor's not concerned about it and is just going to load me up with B12 to bring it back up. But I have to get a weekly shot for like 3 months, which is the biggest bummer because that's a lot of shots. This is chill Shelby, way better than milk Shelby. Listen, I could have been chill sooner if y'all would have stopped asking me if I like things with milk in it. But they have milk in it. You're living my worst nightmare. It sucks, but you do what you gotta do. It's actually not that bad. Could be worse. Definitely could be worse. Oil revenge. That was the funniest thing I've ever read. I will be when it's time to film a Kingdom Craft video. We will be getting revenge. I think I heard that pregnant women can get really low in it. Okay, don't start speculating things. There's no way that's happening. Another thing that he told me is that if you are a vegan or vegetarian, if you haven't eaten, because you get B12 from red meat. If you haven't, he said for mine to be as low as it was, I had to have not eaten red meat for years. And that's obviously not true. I eat meat, so I don't. But he didn't seem concerned about what else might have been causing it. My mom's doctor is looking into it. And in the meantime, we're injecting me chock full of B12. Which apparently helps with your metabolism. Also your hair, skin, and nails. Also just like your overall mental health. Just B12 is great. People do that. They get injections of it weekly when they don't even need it. or just every once in a while for a pick-me-up. I don't know how I feel about that, but oh, I hate having my blood drawn because I don't like seeing all the vials. I had 6 vials drawn the last time I had to get blood taken. It was not fun. I might do steak for dinner tomorrow. You just want to make sure you have the B12 you need. Do you like Burger King? I do like Burger King. Well, I haven't actually eaten at Burger King in probably years. I don't not like it. I just don't really eat fast food a ton. And when I do, it's usually Shake Shack. Because I want to make it worth my time. And Shake Shack is top tier. Oh my god. Everything's going wrong. Everything is going wrong. There's a tiny baby zombie still coming after me. Oh my god, what do I do about this? Oh, I didn't like the sound he made. That was unpleasant. Okay, we almost have 3 stacks. I also like McDonald's, but like top tier #1 fast food all time is Shake Shack. Change my mind. Okay. See, I know how to kill creepers. I just keep blowing them up by accident. Oops. You have a crazy body. You're highly acidic. You lack vitamin D and aren't faced by spicy or sour food. And the minimum for B12 is 200. I'm at 270. You want to have 600 to 700. I don't know what happened, man. It's fine, though. I'm alive. We'll figure it out. You can't keep hyping up Shake Shack. I live too far from one. One of these days, girl, you gotta get one in your range. It is so worth it. Oh, I'm ready for you. No, I wasn't. Oh, God. I'm from Canada, so I don't have Shake Shack. Is that a fact that Canada doesn't have Shake Shack? I'd look into that to be sure. Because if there is one in Shake Shack, oh my god, what is with all the baby zombies? Oh my god, now I'm on fire. Oh my god, there's a zombie behind me too. Oh my god. Please. Jesus. Okay. Oh, it hurts when I cough. Jacob sent 50 stars. I can't change your mind. I live in a state above you, and Shake Shack does not exist here as far as I know. I'm so sorry, but you gotta look into it, and you gotta find out where the nearest one is, or if you're traveling somewhere, you gotta make sure you hit one up, because it's the best fast food all time. I'll take a trip to Boston. Dude, it's just a 4-hour train ride. I've done that. My friend went to Shake Shack and said it wasn't worth the 8.5-hour drive. Okay, well, if you have to drive 8.5 hours, it's fast food still. But if you find yourself in a city that has one nearby, I would drive I wouldn't drive 8 hours for Shake Shack. But, like, we're still talking about fast food. It might be the best fast food, but, like, there's no fast food worth driving 8 hours for. You'll need to go to IHOP. No! You need to go to Shake Shack. And Shake Shack supports LGBTQ people. So we stan Shake Shack. This has been my TED Talk. Okay, we have a lot of gunpowder. We're still here for 45 minutes, but this was all we were gonna do today to end the stream, was just kill a bajillion creepers to see how much TNT we can make. I need money. Let's get some sand while we're up here. At some point, I need to sell things and get money. Jack in the Box is fine, but like if you're trying to suggest things that are better than Shake Shack, you're not going to. There's nothing. There's nothing. Nothing. I want to drive to LA to try Shake Shack. I wouldn't say it's worth an extended trip, but if you find yourself somewhere, you have to try it because I said so. Still need to die in the Nether. It doesn't work. The quest is broken. I haven't gotten a response on the Kingdom Craft Discord. So I think that quest is just never gonna work. Okay. If I can still make this in neat shape. Cool. Let's just pick up all the sand. Oh wait, that was not as much sand as I actually thought it was. Shake Shack is a fast food burger place, but it's like the best fast food burger of all time. But not every one has them in their areas. There we go. Closest Shake Shack is 40 miles. Okay. That's not bad. If you're going 40 miles an hour, it's only an hour away. I live in California, so I have a couple of Shake Shacks nearby. The big thing here is In-N-Out, which is good, but like, it's definitely not on Shake Shack level of gourmet burger taste. I'm trying to get 4 stacks of sand. And if I can get 5 stacks of gunpowder, that's a stack of gunpowder. I mean, of TNT. I'd be quite happy with that. So we will wait for nighttime again. Shake Shack just makes me think it's... Well, they do have milkshakes. That's supposed to be... Like, that's one of their things. But I mean, I think their shakes are fine. Their burger is what makes them, in my opinion, the best fast food burger of all time. Who's seen the YouTube video where the husband asked how long it would take to drive 60 miles? Well, it depends how fast you're going. You should become famous. Some may say I already am, but I appreciate that. That's super nice of you. I wouldn't say I am, but others might. Do you have any moisturizers recommendations for dry skin? I don't have dry skin, so I wouldn't have anything to be able to help you with that. However, there's a YouTuber that I started watching who might have an answer for you. It's Skincare by Hiram. Please don't spam. I will have to mute you. Good sir. If I see any more spamming, you're going to get muted. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt because there's a delay. I am going to delete your messages so they don't appear later. However, please don't do that. Thank you very much. Shelby is queen and famous. I have to refresh this now. All right. We might be able to get another stack and change. Okay, well, I warned you. So sorry. 15-minute timeout. And that is how we lay down the law. Favorite part about Minecraft? Probably... Hello. Oh. My mom. My mom has to go to Staples to fax them to her doctor. That's the most... just like adult and boomer thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I printed out my blood work for her. She wanted me to print it. I could have emailed it to her, but she asked me to print it. So I printed it. So she's taking what I printed to Staples to use their fax machine. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. Jacob said 100 stars. Don't discredit yourself. You're on the rise. All the most gorgeous stars shine the brightest, and you, my lady, are extremely gorgeous. I appreciate that. Let's just not take it too far. I appreciate being called pretty, but like, I get a little uncomfortable when I get called it too much. We don't do shout outs, sorry. That's just one of the rules because people will just pop in, clip it, and then leave. Please don't spam also. Enforcer Shelby. I'm just trying to be nice. Biotin for hair, skin, and nail care. That's true. B12 is good for hair, skin, and nail, apparently. I learned that because I'm getting those shots. And your metabolism, which is fantastic. Sorry about that, but feel free to hang out and chat. We're all very friendly here. We just have a few set of rules. If you've never been here before, I don't expect you to know what they are right away. So no worries. Ow, just making up for the milk trolling. You're good. But anyways, the brightest stars have probably turned into black holes. Oh, that's fun to think about. Now let's try and kill enough creepers to fill one more stack, and then maybe we'll be able to get another stack, and we'll have a full stack of TNT from 2 hours of streaming. We only have 40 minutes left, though. What are the rules? Ooh, would anyone feel free to paste it? Basically, no spamming, no posting links, no asking for shoutouts, no self-promotion, no swearing, be chill, just like be a chill person. Don't be not chill, that's how I actually word it. And don't spoil anything from like popular mainstream TV shows, maybe not so popular, just in case someone has it ruined for them. I think that's all I remember. We're just trying to keep it chill here, you know? Yippee. No cursing, no excessive caps, no spamming. I think we can remove excessive caps. I think it's just implied with no spamming, not to spam caps. It's not usually a big deal, but no spoilers, no links promo, no backseat gaming. That's a big one if we're playing a game other than Minecraft. Usually Minecraft. I already know everything. Thank you very much. Don't be disrespectful, and don't be not chill. Basically, be chill. Just like be chill. We can remove excessive caps. I already made it less. It used to be no caps, and it was like one thing in caps. I think it's obvious where the line is between spamming in caps and just typing. But we don't want to be yelling all of the time. I don't think it needs to be in the rules because it almost, I don't know. It could be misleading where people are like, oh, I'm not allowed to type anything in caps even once. You are very welcome. You gotta be PC. Basically, sometimes kids watch this, so we want to make sure that they're safe. Because I'm a community of people who take into account that kids watch, so we want them to be safe. Even if you don't think it's my job, I do. It's my job when I declare my spaces on the internet as safe spaces for kids. What does respect the drip, Karen, mean? This is when I realize I'm too old. If I get excited, can it be in caps? Obviously. That's why, yeah, I don't want anyone to not type because it used to be none, but it's just like not everyone yelling. If you get too extreme with caps, I'll tell you to tone it down. If you get excited, you can type a message in caps. Just don't spam everything you type in caps. You know what I mean? That's why we said no excessive, but that's why we can just remove it and we'll take it as a case-by-case thing. If we take caps too far, I'll just be like, hey, dial it back. Did you write out the rules yourself or is it? Oh, never mind. I think he has a copy-paste, probably. Because we type it so often. There's a lot of skeletons. All right. There's also a lot of creepers spawned, which is fantastic. I think I'm going to kill these 2 zombies and sleep. Done. I'm very all or nothing with caps. Okay, you're not allowed to be all. That's the only thing. I actually want to know what is too violent or not child-friendly. Basically, games are rated the same as movies. E for everyone, rated games. Obviously, you're going to be fine. M, rated mature, you cannot play. Anything with blood and gore. I've played Fortnite, so I don't consider weapons necessarily not child-friendly. And I've played Overwatch on my channel before. Minecraft has killing and swords, so I think that's fine. But games are rated, specifically. And I don't swear, just to make it accessible. That's how I stick to being kid-friendly. Oh, God, no. Well, I guess it's fine if I'm yawning. There's only 30 minutes left of the stream. We had a great 8-hour stream today, I'd say. We're ending 2 hours later than usual, but that's because I started an hour late. All of my 8-hour stream days will be 8 hours, but We'll have an hour break between. My screen just went black. Why does it do that? This monitor is my old one. It's always been fine. I don't know why all of a sudden it's... I think whatever is plugging, what it's plugged in with is messing up. It doesn't happen often though. When it does, it messes me up. Swearing isn't healthy? Oopsies. Who said that? I think swearing feels very healthy. Let's get some aggression and emotion out in what I would consider a healthy way. There are definitely worse ways. Oh my goodness. Can I win just once with killing a creeper? Or no? There is no blood in any of the games that I play. T for teen obviously would be a game rated for teen. And I'll play games that are more for teens, like choices, but I will cut out the parts that aren't for kids. So even though the game itself is not kid-friendly, the video is. That's something I've had to make apparent with choices, because the game itself is not kid-friendly, but the videos are. I'm lying. Mythbuster said swearing is healthy. That's what I would think. It you know, you gotta release things. That's a great way to do it. Just don't be yelling at someone. I don't know. You swear as much or less the amount that you do on Kolak? I'd say slightly less. I like to use it tastefully, but like other times it just... Yeah, I like to use it tastefully, so probably just slightly less. I don't think I swear often on Kolak. I use it sort of sparingly, even on Kolak. Like, of all the talking I do on the show, I don't think that I actually swear a lot on the show, so I don't know. Let me get this creeper. How is cutting things out going to work on... Well, I'm not going to... Obviously, I'm not cutting on streams. I'll just clarify in the stream that it is not a kid-friendly game. I had mentioned that doing choices on my stream would be part of the After Dark because it's not for kids. And would be labeled as such on the stream. That was a great question, though. But I was talking about with my videos. Stream, I will play non-family friendly things. I'll just mark the stream with the rating of the game. Can you explain the difference between swearing in a healthy way and an unhealthy way? I don't know how... I don't think that that's a question I can answer. There's not really a It depends on the context. Obviously, swearing when you're making kid-friendly content's not okay. Swearing, just generally when you're talking about your, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just kind of, don't be swearing at a person when you're yelling at them. If you're using it in aggression, that's probably not healthy. But I don't think it's the swearing. I don't think swearing is unhealthy, period. I think it's you taking out aggression on a person is unhealthy. Whenever a steamy part comes up in choices, it's funny to see her reactions and whatever she has to put in an ad. Oh yeah, anytime I have to pay for stars, put in an ad. Although I have dropped a couple swears on Kolak that I don't think they weren't used tastefully. I was just like, I'm gonna drop one right now. Or something. I find it funny that Mickey A is this tough, street smart girl and her boyfriend, a pure good boy, swears more than she does. He's also a 15-year-old boy, to be fair. But she doesn't need swears to make her cool. That's the difference. Or to make her tough. Okay, my parrot's still alive. I had to check real quick. All right, I think I've killed all the creepers that are over here. I'd say another night will get us another stack. Mickey B swears more than Mickey A. I don't know that that's true because Mickey A is the entire season 1. Oh, maybe that's only true because I didn't swear at the beginning of season 1. I don't know though. You'd have to count, literally. Have you ever sworn while playing Minecraft? I mean, yeah, but not in videos. Or I used to swear in videos, old ones. If I'm making a video on Minecraft and I swear, it's obviously not going to get uploaded in the video because I don't swear in videos. I don't swear on stream, but if I slip up by accident, It happens by accident. I used to swear in videos years ago. If I'm filming a Minecraft video today, and I swear because it just happens because it slips out, that's obviously not making it to the video, so that's okay. If you're curious about what we're talking, this is why I avoid Kolak talk, and we'll go back to doing that now. But if you don't know what we're talking about involving a character named Mickey and a show called Kolak, check out my channel trailer. Everything you need to know is there. Nothing else needs to be said. The entire explanation is there, other than the fact that it's also a podcast, but I'll put that in the description. Other than that, everything is there on my channel trailer. You swear in a stream with H a while ago. Well, I don't know what that... I slipped up on H's stream. I never do it intentionally on streams. It'll be interesting to see her handle steamy parts of choices. I'll probably just skip it because it just makes me uncomfortable. That's why I never even it wasn't even a kid friendly. I just really didn't like those parts, so I skipped them. And I'll probably skip them on stream too. I'm usually really good about not slipping up. Considering how many hours I stream, I've slipped up maybe I could count on 2 hands. Maybe even 1. Probably 2 hands, but definitely under 2 hands. And in front of kids when meeting them in person at all of the mine fairs that I've ever done and Minecons, literally never. I never have, ever in my life. My brain just knows. Don't say it in front of the kids. It's hard when you're streaming in your own home because you don't think about the age of the people sometimes, realizing some of them are under, too young to be hearing swears. But considering how many hours we stream, I really have not sworn that many times, even by accident. I think I'm pretty good about it. I accidentally handed my wife a glue stick instead of... You like posting jokes, don't you? I actually thought that one was real when I started reading it. There's a word you said. I don't know if it counts as a swear on stream. If I said it intentionally, I'd say it's not a swear. Obviously, we had the conversation about the use of the word hell. Saying it in that context is not a swear. I don't know what other word you're referring to, but if I said it intentionally, I would say it's not a swear. Although I don't know, where's the book with the rules? Because if maybe you think the word crap, I think that's that's allowed for teenage programming, but not kids programming. But I don't think it's considered a swear. I don't know, man. Someone needs to give me a book to tell me. Oh, and one that I didn't used to say until somebody else said that it's fine, and shows on Cartoon Network say it, is screwed up, or that word. Those ones, as far as I've been told, and as far as programming on TV says, if it's made for kids, then no, you won't say it. But if it's made for teens, they do say those. I don't know. I need a rule book. I think there's a difference between cursing and swearing. I don't think that's true. I think those are supposed to be synonyms. I think those are interchangeable. Crap is a Cartoon... Okay, that's not actually a good example. Crap is not a Cartoon Network word or a Disney word, because they'll say it on Disney XD because it's meant for a little bit older, and they won't say it on Cartoon Network shows that are made for kids. It has nothing to do with the network, just to clarify some fun facts. Everything to do with the show it's on. There are Cartoon Network shows that will not be allowed because they are made for kids, and there are Disney shows that it is allowed because it's made for teens. It just depends on who it's made for. Crap is used in TV shows that are not made. I would love an example of a kids show that they use crap. But that's why I just didn't think it was a swear, and as far as I know, it's not a swear. I don't know. I try and avoid that one anyways for videos, but on streams I'm a little bit more loose just with that word and screw, which I'm even a little more hesitant to say than the other one. I don't know. It's all unclear. It's all very, very unclear. I would love to know what you think the difference between cursing and swearing is. I don't know that. I think there isn't definition-wise a difference. As far as the definitions of those words goes, I don't believe there's a difference. But please do correct me if I am wrong. I am always willing to be wrong. Because, like, heck if I know. I don't know everything. I got yelled at in grade school for saying screw. But that makes sense. I don't know if it's considered... I don't think it's considered a swear. It's just kids aren't supposed to say it or be said in front of kids. I don't think iCarly is a show made for kids. Made for kids is very distinct. Blue's Clues is made for kids. Dora the Explorer is made for kids. iCarly is not made for that same age range of kids, which is why they'd probably say crap. Which is more my demographic, would probably be the age range of iCarly and older. But iCarly is not made for kids. I don't believe it would be rated G, which is for general audiences. Although that's why I say I would actually rate mine PG-13, but I would call it general audience because it's still accessible and safe for kids, unless you think crap's not safe. Maybe I might cut that one out. I'm gonna cut that one out just for safekeeping. I don't know. Heck if I know. I wouldn't say Peppa Pig is made for kids, I would say. And if they say crap on that show, I'm just going to stop saying the word now, just in case. Let's just add that to our list of words that are just not allowed in the chat, I guess. We're going to count it as, if we're saying that I'm for general audiences, then I wouldn't use those words. But I'm not made for kids. Being general audience and made for kids are two different things as well. It's all very complicated. Cursing is more mellow words while swearing is bigger words. That's just what I think. Okay, I was like, I don't know that the definitions are different, but I was curious what you meant by it, how your brain separates them. Peppa Pig is for preschoolers. But that's what we mean when we say made for kids. iCarly is probably rated, oh my god, PG? I don't know, I'd have to check the actual rating of it. It's not made for the same age range of kids as Peppa Pig, of course. And I don't know if it would have a general audience rating if they do allow the word. Okay, jokes aside, I did just declare that we're not saying it anymore, and you said it. I'll be cool on the stream, but like... And I get it's supposed to be funny, it's a joke. Don't say the words that I just now said and we're not going to use anymore, please. It's funny, but like, please, I'm going to delete it. That counts as a warning. You did break the rule that I just declared. Ow, oh my god. I almost find that worse. I get that you're just being funny. I don't want you to feel bad, but I almost find it worse that I just declared it as a rule is when you decided to break it. Oh my god, my ear. I popped it out. Just please respect the rules as I declare them, even if I just now declared it. I get that it's cool, though. I think boob is fine. Boob's not even a swear in any sense. That's just a body part. Maybe the proper word would be breast. But that's not even, like, considered in any context any kind of a swear. We're talking about swears, which I think there's a fence that we might be sitting on, whether the ones that we have discussed so far are considered swears. But, like, boob's not even on the list of considered a swear at all. Carly is rated 8+. So that wouldn't be general because general is literally every age. But that's why they would use that word. Although I'm surprised 8+ would allow that word. Heck if I know. I'm just taking it as I sees it. I need an official authority on this. I guess the FTC might actually have proper rules on this, but heck if I know. Heck if I know. I love saying heck, though. Heck in place of words that are not supposed to be heck. It just doesn't hit as hard, but it's funny to me. Excuse me. All right, let's get this last stack of gunpowder. It's ultimately, it is up to me. I'm trying to decide how I feel about the rule, but just now I did decide what that is. If you want to call a donkey the other word, you're going to get muted. That's what's going to happen. I'm not playing games anymore with it. We've tried this once before where you try and tiptoe on the rules. I'm not playing those games tonight. I want to make sure everyone understands and is respecting that. Oh my god. Oh wow, 2 witches when I don't need them? This is just not my night. Okay, I didn't want that one to blow up. We're not going to see how far we can break the rules because we're going to have 0 tolerance for it. But I know you guys are cool. I just want to make it clear. I get the feeling your parents were strict on you cursing. Actually, no. I mean, I knew not to do it, but I never tried to break the rule. I just didn't do it. They weren't strict because I never tried to break it. I know they probably wouldn't like it if I did. They're fine with it now because I'm an adult, even though they're probably not a huge fan of it. But they weren't really strict because I just really didn't do it. Not because I was afraid or anything. I was generally just a good kid. This is bumming me out. Okay, let me pick all this up. How to get the zombies out of the way. Understanding my queen. I know you're all chill. I just want to make sure we're all, without jokes, respecting and understanding why I'm setting these rules. And I've said it before, 0 tolerance for seeing how far you can push a rule. That's just, you're obviously trying to see how far you can go. And that in itself could be a rule, but we don't need to explicitly write it. Don't see how far you can push the rules. That's an unofficially written down rule. Just added by yours truly. Why does this happen towards the end of the stream? I have no idea. This happens often, though. This is not the first time. My goodness. We've had a conversation discussing the details of such rulings, but I know you guys understand why, because we've definitely talked about that before. Even though some will say it's not my responsibility, I take it as mine anyways. I don't believe that that's true. I think if an influencer's audience is young and they're aware of it, they're 100% responsible. That's just how I feel about it. Oh my god. I don't know how to deal with this right now. Oops. My shoes are gonna break soon, probably. Alright, let's kill the rest of these creepers. What? Okay, I don't even know anymore. I'm just making everything worse. The desert just is not what it used to be. Alright, there's still a lot more creepers though, which is fantastic because I'd love to get one more full stack, to have a full stack of TNT worth of gunpowder. Did I skip that? There we go. You should just mute all of us. Don't test me. I have the power. All right. What do I have on here? I have looting 4. And I have mending, so my sword will live forever. Wow, okay, we can definitely, if we can make it to one more night, I already have nearly half a stack more of gunpowder. It might as well be Canyon Kingdom, because what is even left of the desert? More of my biome is canyon than it is desert, nearly. I call it a Sandcastle Kingdom. I think I'm going to rename it to Canyon Kingdom. Just to let Joel know how much I actually really love his canyon that he's doing for me and that he keeps putting work into for me. I really appreciate it. Let him know that in his comments, that I appreciate how much work he's constantly putting into it. And it is not going unnoticed. I was already thrown out of the stream. I think I should be muted first. You know, I was joking on him. You know I was joking. Alright, I think that's all the creepers. But we're halfway through the day. And we have 15 minutes left of the stream. Did you pick the zone you rule over, or was it chosen for you? I was the last to join the server, so there was only one left. Everything, I don't know how everyone else chose. If it was like first come, first serve, pick whatever you want. But I joined after everyone else, and the only one left was the desert. Because no one else wanted it, but like, I would have probably chosen it just for the fact that I can make a castle. And it'd be a sand castle. I thought that was a real swell idea. Even though the castle like really never lived very long and never even got finished in the first place before it got destroyed. I probably would have chosen the desert, I think. I like how I had basically an open canvas to build whatever I wanted. I made little oases. I made a castle. I made a temple. I'm going to build tiny abandoned villages. I kind of really liked my kingdom. I think they were random. I don't think they were, because the desert was left specifically because no one picked it. They all, oh, really? They all pressed a button? They all told me the desert was left because no one wanted it. Unless off camera they picked, but if they got the desert, they're like, can I pick again? I don't know, though. Shelby said she would kill me if I said anything about milk, so I stopped. I'm the only authority here, so I have to lay it down hard. I know you understand. When I can get this game, I'm going to build a labyrinth. That sounds cool. Like Pan's Labyrinth. That's a really, really great movie. I really, really love that movie. Probably one of my top movies that I like a lot. Are you streaming tomorrow? What day is it tomorrow? I will be streaming an amount of time tomorrow. I don't know what time and I don't know how long. I think on my schedule I had set 4 hours, but I actually don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow because I just remembered I got invited to a thing that I'm doing tomorrow, so I don't know. I'll see if I can squeeze in a couple hours. Ow. But I'm actually not sure. Jacob sent 50 stars. Shelby support stars. Thank you so much. I heard others saying Kingdom Craft is coming to an end because only 6 people still play. I'm assuming the others you're talking about are not people who play on it, because I don't think anyone who plays on the server has ever said that. So don't believe anything anyone else is saying about it. Desert was if you didn't want what you got, you could go to the desert. Is that how it was when they picked, or is that made up? I can't remember. I don't know. All I know is no one wanted the desert, and it was going to be removed if I didn't ask to join after they had done the pickings of the biomes. I was happy to take the desert. Honestly, I think it's one of the best ones, if not the best one. Callum was saying that. I also don't know what he knows because it's not his server. It'll depend. I know we're doing all of this league stuff. Lizzie hasn't said anything yet. She will be the final say on it. Callum also has said things that weren't true, so I'll just take it with a grain of salt because I don't know how much we all know. But he might have it directly from Lizzie that it might be ending soon, but I don't know that that's true at all. He also, I'd love to know what he said about One Life because I don't know that that's even true at all. He might just be saying things he's thinking. He also was entirely wrong about my wither despawning. Feel free to let him know that he was wrong about it. Although he is my ally, so he doesn't have to worry about me spawning one in his land for it to be saved in that chunk for when he logs in. Callum only said only half the people who start playing it still play it. That's pretty true, but that doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to end. But it depends on what Lizzie says. She's the one who started it. And yeah, Lizzie is still posting herself, so it's likely it could keep going for however long we want. Okay. He said it was slowing down. Well, whoever said that he said it was ending, then that's not true. And whoever else might have said that, if it's a viewer, they wouldn't know. So I wouldn't take that as true yet. Which one are you? I'm not joining Villain. I'm joining with Scott and Callum, our own new league, to oppose them, which is currently not publicly named. Shelby, you're nice. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you to say. We'll see. I wouldn't take it unless it came from the mouth of the person who runs the server. Same for One Life. I don't know what he knows that I don't know, but I haven't heard anything about it. But I also don't know what he said about it. Oh, spiders are mad now. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. That was an accident. Okay. He was saying he doesn't know much longer. What I'm saying is someone else in the chat just now said others were saying it was ending soon. I don't know who said specifically, if anyone other than him made any comment about that, but anyone else who's saying, because someone in the comments said specifically that others are saying it was ending soon. I didn't say Callum said that, but just to clarify what is being said, someone said others were saying it was ending soon. I said that's not true. And then someone said that Callum said that, and other people were like, he just said that it's slowing down. As far as I know, I haven't heard anything about it ending soon. I don't know who said that it was ending soon. It's slowing down is definitely true, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. We're all still posting on it, and that includes Lizzie, who runs the server. So, but what did he say about One Life? I'm curious, though. Because someone said, are you excited about One Life starting soon? But I don't know what he said. If he said that it is starting soon, I don't think that that's true. I don't think that's what he said, though. I get a little bit pet peeved when I hear misinformation spreading. I just tend to not talk about something unless I'm sure about it, although I'm always willing to be wrong. So it's always fine. I always wonder where the information comes from. And then gets spread around as if it's fact. But that just, you know what, that's just, it happens. It's unfortunate. Good night, Kayla. Thanks for being here. All right, let's make sure some more creepers spawn. We have half a stack to go and 7 minutes left of the stream. Except this time, nothing's spawning, which is weird. There we go. There's some creepers over there. Let's just run around and hope things spawn in the areas close by in the dark. For some reason right now, nothing's spawning. I think people hear bits and pieces and add to it. That can be dangerous. Because then people come in here and be like, I heard Kingdom Practice ending soon. We will see. I hope it never finishes. Unfortunately, every series eventually will have to come to an end. It's the same as TV show. There is such a thing as it going on for too long. So you might think that, but you're going to want this to come to an end. That leaves room for a season 2. There was a tweet from Yami, but that was like so long ago. I think she was just asking who you'd want. There hasn't been any plans of starting yet, but also I might not be invited to season 4. Again, if that happens, if your favorite person isn't in it or wasn't invited or didn't say yes to it, there's nothing ever personal about it. Please don't ever read more into things like that. It ends up getting spiraled and even more misinformation spreads. God forbid I'm not invited to season 4 because she's going for different people and different people of the same that just I didn't make the cut. It's not personal, but I know people are going to be like, why didn't you invite? Don't attack Yami for it. Oh my God. I would dread anyone seeing if their favorite isn't in the series for whatever reason. I can just see them getting really upset about it, even though it's nothing personal. That was what Callum was referring to. Oh, the tweet that was like 1,000,000 years ago. Is he wearing? He was wearing the head. Ooh. That was a while ago, right? I don't know. Someone asked me if I was excited about it, but there is no information about it, and I don't even know if I'll be a part of it. Okay, let's let everything burn. Kill our last bundle of creepers. Autumn sent 50 stars. Wanted to say thank you for the stream today. Last night and this morning were a little rough, extremely stressful for me, and the stream definitely cheered me up. Well, then I am so glad. Thanks for hanging out and being here all day. You've been an absolute pleasure to stream for. All right, there's lots of creepers. Do we think? I think we can get our last full stack It was last decade. But it was actually like a while ago, right? Or is there one since then? Like it was months ago that she even asked about people for season 4. That's not even fair. I wasn't even that close. All right, let's try and be careful with these creepers. Let's take it one hit at a time. Okay. We're going to be careful not to blow up too many of these. Are your turtles okay? Oh boy. I hope so. Okay, they're both still okay. They're unnamed. We should eventually name them, probably. Listen, you guys can talk to each other about Kolak. I'm just keeping it off of stream to not dissuade anyone from watching, because we'll be talking about something they don't know. I never said you guys couldn't to each other. But if you end up having a conversation back and forth, you might as well take it privately. But like, you're able to talk with each other about things. Just to clarify, I did not say that wasn't allowed. I just won't be answering too many questions about it because it gets really confusing for people to listen to if they've never seen or don't know what the show is. Oh my god, we're one piece of gunpowder away. Tell me there's one creeper. I hear someone whispering, or whistling, and it's the most terrifying thing I think I've ever heard. Where is that coming from? Oh my god, I'm scared. If we have stressed you too much. No, it was all in good fun. I just hope everyone takes the things that I meant seriously about the rules, because I do genuinely take it very seriously to keep these kids safe. There's seriously not going to be another creeper and I'm one piece of gunpowder short. That is my luck. I'm seeing if there's a gunpowder just like floating around on the floor that I missed maybe, but if there isn't, this is where we're going to end the stream, because I believe, oh actually we're 3 minutes away from 4 hours, but I think I started, oh never mind, yeah, okay, we have a few minutes. 3 minutes left, but unfortunately no more gunpowder. We were so close. If that one didn't blow up, we would have managed, we would have hit it. Well, I thought you were talking with somebody, because somebody else mentioned Kolak. I just wanted to bring that up. You are allowed to talk to each other if you want to. But we will keep it to a minimum. Mike sent 100 stars. Callum was saying that Kingdom Craft feels like it's entering the end game of the server and asked if people would like him to do One Life new season. Okay. I just been wondering where they're saying that it is ending definitively. I don't know. That's obviously not what he said. I don't know. I think people just like to exaggerate things or stretch information that they get given a little bit. That's all it seemed like. If that's all he said, that all seems accurate, but that doesn't necessarily mean that this is ending. We'll have to find out when. It's up to Lizzie. It's her call. We don't know that One Life is happening anytime soon. That's up to Yami. That's her call. And we don't know that anyone specifically that's ever been a part of it is going to be invited back. Those are all things to be aware of. And don't be upset if your fave isn't invited back or isn't invited in the first place. I just can already see if certain people aren't invited, it's going to be taken personally, and people are going to angry message Yami or ask that particular YouTuber that they wanted to be a part of it. Why weren't you invited? Why didn't you join? Please don't do that. It's never personal. It might have been the YouTuber themselves who said no because they just have too much on their plate. Never make assumptions that they weren't invited. Just all things to keep in mind. All right, there's definitely no more creepers. But I had to check. We had 3 minutes left. Hi, Star, my absolute angel of a girl. There we go. All of my streams are on my Facebook page. We are going to end this stream. We're 3 seconds away from 4 hours. Thank you all for hanging out with me so long today. It's been a long one. My upper body's in pain. But I had fun. I might be live for a little bit tomorrow, but I have an unexpected thing that I'm doing, so I don't actually know if I'll be live. Maybe at night, possibly, but not guaranteed. I will be live Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm gonna go, and I'll see you guys all on the next stream. Bye, everyone!